All right, the time is here. Take advantage. If you're interested in promoting your brand here at Viral Hip Hop News, music, brand, or even yourself, email me, Sam Ant, at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for more information. Don't wait. Let's go. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to the brand Viral Hip Hop News. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and let's get to work. All right. Well, first off, it's good to be back. I haven't been on here for a while, and I'm going to be completely honest and give you complete transparency real quick before we get into the video. I don't like what's going on in hip-hop. I don't like what's going on in the culture. It's kind of giving and leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Obviously, we just came off the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. We talked about it a little bit last week. People still talking about it today. We ain't heard a record in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And motherfuckers still talking about this beef record, this beef, all this nonsense. It gets a little old. It gets a little redundant, right? A couple days ago, what's his name? Christian Combs. I almost called him P. Diddy's son. I want to call him by his right name. Christian Combs dropped a beef track, Young Boy, towards 50 Cent. Now, obviously, 50 Cent has been throwing a lot of smoke toward his father's direction. So as a young boy, you want to go ahead and throw jabs at 50, by all means do it. We didn't report it because it was much to do about nothing to me. That's a young boy venting his frustration about a lot of bullshit that's going on. Whether it be true or not, it's bullshit nonetheless, and he's going ahead and voicing his frustration about it. I give it to him, right? So whatever. Then Meek Mill and 50 Cent start getting into it, which I think is odd because I thought they were cool. And I'm like, this shit is whack. This shit is corny. I'm tired of this nonsense. I don't know how old Meek Mill is, but I know 50 older than me, and I'm 40. So 50 damn near pushing 50, right? And Meek Mill ain't far behind 40. What are we doing on Twitter doing all this dumb shit? Talking all this dumb shit and trying to mask it as if it's some type of prophetic, you know what I mean, man, shut the fuck up. It's so whack, it's so corny. But it did motivate me because my cousin and I talked about Meek Mill and his legacy last week and how it's been tainted by some of the nonsense he does on social media. So that motivating factor prompted me to want to show you guys a video made by my cousin and I last week on our podcast speaking about the legacy of Meek Mill and how it's been tarnished by the bullshit he does on social media. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of what we say. If you agree, let us know. If you disagree, let us know in the comment section below. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I promise y'all I will be back to our normally scheduled program, dropping videos every day, all day. Just got to make sure we do the right shit, man. I'm not going to put up a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of bullshit, and quite frankly, that's what's going on in this culture recently. With that being said, I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. And let's get to work, man. Enjoy the content. Let me know what you think.
Before we get out of here, man, you got time for another one real quick?
Hell yeah.
Somebody, and I wish I fucking screenshotted the tweet, but somebody brought this up about Meek Mill, man, and I thought it was so true. I want to get your thoughts on it. So they said right after the Champions record, this was right after he went to jail, right after that album, if Meek would have just stayed off of social media and just said little things here or there and did not expose the clown of who he really was, he'd probably go down as a lot more of a legendary artist and maybe be held on a rank of a Kendrick and a Drake and a J. Cole if he would have just shut up coming right out of jail and dropping that album, because his level of popularity and love was at an all-time high coming right out of jail and dropping that album. And then he kind of tore that up by the shit that we see on social media. What's your thoughts on that?
I kind of agree with it because I think we said that before.
Yeah.
On like, a lot of the things that he talks too much, man. And when you start talking too much, you make yourself too accessible and you start to look silly. Especially like, and then it's like talking too much, but what are you saying? Like you going back and forth with people, you asking people about shit you should be asking realtors about. Like you going back and forth with academics, like just weird shit.
Yeah.
But like the guy or the person was saying when he came out of prison, that he was at an all-time high. He was at an all-time high. People took him serious. He was doing the justice reform thing. Remember, he came out. He dropped "What's Free."
Right.
Him, Rick Ross, Jay-Z,
Right.
murdered the shit on some old political level shit. And then now, if you listen to his music, he's back on a partying boat shit. Yeah. Popping mollies with bitches, Rolexes, and Cancun shit. It's like, dog, like, I get it. That's the lifestyle you living and whatnot. But that's why they say the struggle brings the best music out of people. Because when you in that struggle, A lot of times, a lot of guys, best albums be their first one because they coming right out of that shit,
Yeah.
right out of that struggle. And he was in the struggle, in prison for 2 years, losing money. All this shit started. Now you out on jets and shit with Mark Rubin and Michael, whatever his name is,
Yeah, Michael
bunny hopping and shit on tennis courts. It's like, damn, dog, you let the money taint you. And I still think Meek's a real dude, and he got real dudes around him. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah.
I just feel like you watered yourself down and you exposed too much of who you might be, you might not be, but you exposed this character that made people not take you serious. You got kids now, right, bro? Let me tell you this. Some of these kids, like young kids at the basketball courts, is making fun of Meek. Like, remember when he said, get up? Like, people was saying, like, kids, that's like the saying now. Get up. Kids are saying that when kids get knocked down in basketball and football. Get up. Meek Mill. People running around saying Diddler and Diddy pop theme and shit. That's the perception of Meek Mill now in the game. I just heard it. I'm like, what? People saying that? Yeah. That's what kids are saying now.
That's disappointing.
It's disappointing, man. And Meek is one of my favorite rappers. I felt like he could have been on the path of a Jay-Z. And maybe he still can, but right now it's just like, come on, bro. But nah, I agree with that.
And
How about you?
I always respect your opinion when it comes to Meek because of that. I know you got genuine. You know what I mean? You love to do when it comes to his. You want to see him win. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You want to see Meek, and so do I. You know what I mean? But I agree. I agree. I wish that I could say something different, but I agree 1,000%. It's unfortunate that, and he's not the only one. We've seen a lot of people that we like turn pussy on these social media and just make us look at him a different way. And we look at some of the antics, even with the 6ix9ine shit, you know what I'm saying, and him going back and forth with Dude, and you don't see Kendrick, you don't see Cole, you don't see Drake, you don't see Drake got a lot of fucking enemies. You don't
Right.
see them
Right.
doing this shit back and forth. They got other things to do. They're
Yeah.
too busy to do clown shit on social media. And then you look at some of the things that it exposes some of the clownish behavior that are in some of these people, and I wish we didn't see it. I wish that part was hidden from us because you look at the body of work right out of jail and where he was at and what he was doing and where the music was going. And ain't nobody saying you got to be Rav, fake Christian hip hop. Nobody's saying that. You can still
Right.
speak some real shit and do what you do. But the level was going in a different direction. And I didn't know that about the kids. You were around them a lot more with the basketball and stuff like that, and that's sad as hell.
That's
dog.
what they saying now.
That's
Somebody get
sad,
falling
man.
out.
That's
Yeah.
sad, man. That's all I got to say about that. Sad.
Yeah. But now, hopefully, do you see Meek Mill ever putting out another classic body of work? Think it's over. It's like the music he's putting out now. It's like it's all starting to sound the same, man. I'm like, yo, what's good?
The hunger's gone.
Yeah.
The
It's like, I'm
hunger's
just doing
gone,
because I could
dog.
do it now.
The hunger's gone. And Meek was always talented. He can spit.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His first couple of albums, I was like, yo, this dude. I remember talking to some shorties back in the day, like, Meek is going to annihilate J. Cole. They were at the same time. And somebody said, J.
Wow.
Cole's going to overlast Meek. I said, you're tripping. Meek Mill's
Right.
going to cook. Do you listen? Are you hearing these records? Philly? He's going to kill this dude.
Yeah.
And, 10 years later, how that aged so bad.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say you're gonna see. We might see another classic album out of Meek. It might take the right situation in his life, but I feel like he got another one in him.
That's one thing we disagree on.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong.
Right.
I hope
I wish I could pull up his album. I mean, Dream Chaser 2.
The mixtape
Ooh.
was crazy.
Yeah.
That's a mixtape, right? Dream Chaser 2?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, my
mixtape.
God.
Yeah.
Classic.
The championship joint.
Yeah.
I think you could put that as a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably got like maybe three of them, at least 3.
The mixtapes are I like mixtape Meek.
Oh
in
yeah.
them days.
Yeah.
I could throw some of them on right now and rock to them Johns.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I miss it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, great episode, man. We gave you 30 minutes. We gave you 30 minutes of this pretty much Kendrick. We weren't going to do it, but we felt like the game kind of needed our opinion because there's too much F shit
Yeah, ain't that
going on with a lot of people running their mouth talking. So hope that you guys, enjoyed everything that we said here today. And, share the video, like the video, and all that good stuff. We definitely back, and we'll be back. That's your brother Sam Man, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm your brother, Oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored, together with a Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Over and out.
Peace.